Nigga, show you here, aka G Unit. So this gameplay was recorded when I was 14 years old, so almost a decade ago. I'm 23 now. I'm gonna be 24 next year. That's gonna be a decade next year. It's a bit of an insane perspective to give you guys because this was captured on the HD PVR when it first came out. And before the HD PVR, I was recording with the Easy Cap and the Dazzle, and those days were exciting because when you were recording and trying to capture gameplay, there was an element of risk where the capture would fail and your file could get corrupted, and those intense nail-biting moments where you get a really insane gameplay and you're hoping that it will get recorded onto your PC. You're like, whoa, has it recorded? What's going on? And when it hasn't, you get so mad, you flip bricks, and you're like, oh man. Nowadays, everything's easily accessible. A lot of technology has evolved, and I guess a lot of kids just won't seem to appreciate how amazing it is to access all of this right now, how easy things are. But back in the day, I guess that's what made it fun because, it's just the whole vibes and the dopamine rush, and just like when things are just evolving together with the people around in the community at the time. This is pretty much a ghost town now anyway, because almost a decade, a lot of people have transitioned, moved on, generation has replenished. Man, I could spit bars about it. Anyway, so the point is, I'm here to give you guys a little bit of throwback. It's gameplay and whatnot. Modern Warfare 2 is what I pretty much started off my channel. And also I want to talk about Black Ops 4, the whole reveal, and my take on it from an old school point of view, who's someone who enjoyed boots on the ground, fast-paced action gameplay, quick scoping as a child, and as a teenager, and going for high-scoring gameplays and world records and nukes and whatnot. So from that perspective, I want to talk about what I've seen in Black Ops 4, my thoughts about it. So the whole multiplayer let's just talk about multiplayer for now, set aside Battle Royale. Battle Royale, by the way, is an amazing addition, just I want to say from a Call of Duty perspective. But anyway, multiplayer, obviously it's quite clear it's got similar features to Black Ops 3. People are saying is a reskin. I can see a lot of the backlash, and I understand why from the trailer itself. But I also want to appreciate that, I do see the element of balance involved with this game, because you can say, like, Black Ops 3 in itself was amazing, but personally, I didn't continue playing it because of the whole thrust jump and the whole, like, double jump in the air with jetpacks and all that crazy wall gliding. That kind of put me off, and that's kind of why I started to stray away from Call of Duty, and my attention went elsewhere into fitness and whatnot, and also like this whole gaming as well. But anyway, the point is, even so, with World War 2, the most recent Call of Duty that came, I played that for a little while, and for some reason that felt stale. I don't know why. It just felt too slow. The gameplay was, I don't know, it's just something about. But it's never really satisfying. There's always there's people that likes certain Call of Duty, some people just don't. It's just, it works like either way, year after year out. It's like people are people are just sorry. What's going on? There's something stuck in my throat. It must be okay. Is it okay? All right. So it's like, people are substituting every year. Like, one year I might be playing one Call of Duty, next year another guy might be playing a Call of Duty I dislike, and it's vice versa, right? So it's like everyone's got their preferences, and fair enough. Personally, if a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered came out, I would jump on the straight and go settle my arguments and beef and egotistic pride with anyone that I've got beef with the 1v1 Rust, with the intervention, and have 18 random spectating me. Those days were the best, man. I'm telling you, it was intense. The level of pressure, like this particular gameplay is how it was. People down the microphone just screaming and shouting, like, it's just like everyone's just like a nice social gathering, and it's just like, it's nice, man. It's nice. But I guess a lot of the things nowadays has evolved. It's more team based with the games, and how they're designing games is like forcing you to play together, which is cool. But I feel like in a public perspective, if it's not competitive, it can get a bit, I don't know, a bit forced, and you're kind of forcing people to do that, because you gotta, understand gaming. There's a lot of trolls and stuff, and the thing is, I've grown with playing with competitive, like-minded people, so I'm not really fussed about that. But in the context of general public that come back from 9 to 5, I don't know, all of that, who just want to chill, kick back, I'm not sure where that's gonna go about. That's where a lot of backlash is, but I do like the fact that League plays back, because Black Ops 2 is pretty much what made me come back onto YouTube after a couple-year break, because I've been on and off the YouTube scene during the 10 years of my YouTube channel being active. With the break that I had, I came back to Black Ops 2, and mostly because the League play and game battles and a 4v4 competitive scene was pretty much perfect. I do hope that Black Ops 4 has the same vibes and elements of what Black Ops 2 had, because I believe I got bored of mostly World War 2. The stealth factor came. I would have stuck to it if League play was done properly, but the fact that you couldn't play with your teammates, like that pissed me off, man. Like, you couldn't play with your friends. You always had to play with someone random. Like, that's the sort of stuff that bugs me out, because you're forced to play randoms, and you kind of have to force to communicate with people without microphones and stuff, and it's a bit jarring. So, yeah. Anyway, in terms of battle royale, man, I feel like it was needed for Call of Duty because this is like the biggest thing over the decade for specifically in context in comparison to Call of Duty games only. This is going to be huge, and this is the biggest thing for Call of Duty series, and it was needed. And I'm glad it's just an additional content rather than it's like replacing the entire game. You know what I'm saying? Because multiplayer is still going to be there. The generic, old-fashioned Call of Duty is still going to be there, and I'm glad it's boots on the ground as well with slight futuristic mechanics, which are really well balanced from what I can see. So I'm trying to be positive about this because, you know, I'm kind of sick of being negative about Call of Duty because this is what made my gaming what it is. And, you know, I do believe in Treyarch because though that Black Ops 2 revived Call of Duty experience for me, I would definitely love to see Modern Warfare 2. And I've been hearing rumors about Modern Warfare 4 is in preparation, so that's interesting as well. Who knows, that might be similar to Modern Warfare 2. I hope so. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this whole Black Ops 4 Shazam. By the way, I'm not really into the whole third-person battle royale like Fortnite and PUBG. Is probably why I haven't been posting that sort of stuff. I've been playing it, and you know, I'd rather have my time go into something more valuable than that. But yeah, from what it seems, first-person for battle royale on Call of Duty, that seems pretty lit. So I'll be definitely trying that out, and I'm really excited for this new feature. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hearing me out. And, you know, just shout me, innit? Just hold tight, stay safe, use protection, man. And I'll catch you guys soon.